Bosh. We are so back. Bosh. Right. I'm quite excited to get back on the iRacing. Damn, I was almost replying to someone's tweet when I didn't mean to. Let me just turn that off. Save a little bit of PC performance. How you doing, man? Yo, man. Bro's getting fit. Thank you, man. How you doing? I've seen a few photos of the LMP2 leaderboard on Lamar Ultimate. It's cool to see, man. You were smashing it as well with the Daytona 24, man. Absolutely smashing it. I didn't see the instant that dropped you guys down at the end, but I saw, if I'm not mistaken, you guys were fighting for the victory, like quite close until the end, no? Yo, how you doing, Wi-Fi? How you doing, Ronald? Zaspiai, if I say your name correctly. Yeah, wow, that's rough. What actually happened? But still, that's so cool to be in that position to start with. Then my teammate 340 before they crashed. The setup's free. I presume you mean on F1. On iRacing though, I just normally run fixed setup. But then on F1 I have it on my website. So in the short answer, no, the setups aren't free, but I do have free alternatives on my YouTube channel through my track guide series. So if you don't want to pay for a setup, they're also there. So yeah, hopefully that can be helpful for you. Alright, let me get out of the way of this guy. Flat left. Ah, man, that's rough. That is rough, man. Unlucky, man. Still, cracking effort to be up there. Fair play. Man, I'm not a big fan of this layout of the track. For this corner, anyway. This one I like. You have 4 what? Where are they hands? I got rid of them. I got rid of them for weight saving. Oh, I see. Ah, man. Is that something you can, like, recover from, or is it kind of just, like, stuck like that? Get better already? Nice. Yeah, I can't mess about with the turn in there. For a few weeks, a few months, you know, years. Damn. Well, hopefully it's on the shorter side for you, man. Do you drive IRO? I have a road car, yeah. I occasionally do a bit of real life racing, but I wouldn't really say a real life racing driver because, you know, it's not like a permanent thing. You know what I mean? So I'm not too sure what one you mean, if it's the road car or occasionally the racing car. But feel free, man. Feel free to guess. Oh yeah. I wanna get back in the Formula Ford this year. Again? Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, mate, like... Oh, don't spin. I don't really see, like... No, I love it. Well, also, the thing is with it, like, I don't see a... Well, maybe I see the potential, but I don't really see a massive desire to try, like, being professional in real life. It would be cool, but the amount of time, you know, it's pretty tricky. I think, as you know. So, I'm happy just to drive cars that I enjoy in the real life. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what comes with it. If you have the money for it, or the opportunity, try LMP3. Okay. What, is the LMP2 pretty sketchy? I also need to find a bunch of pace here. It's fast? Damn. Is that the unrestricted? Oh my god. Version? Or just in general? An F2? Oh, I remember you saying about that. How you doing, Haz? Oh, okay, that is pretty quick then. Jesus. That ain't to mess around with. Spin, spin, spin. There we go, thank you. Not gonna lie, I'm really hoping Arjun Mani's 33.6 is like at like the end of a race run with a massive slipstream. Because I'm on like a 34.3 at the moment. I'm not seeing another second in there. Not with how I'm driving the track on this anyway. Nice, man. I don't think I've heard those, but sound banging. got some earplugs. If you don't mind me asking, how much is a, well, roughly speaking anyway, how much is a race weekend in LMP3? Oh, gravel's bad. Oh my god. Well, of course, no pressure to say though, because I understand some people for one race. Jesus, yeah, it's a bit out of my price range, mate. I'll stick to the Formula Fords. Depending on the race, it's more closer to 4. No, but not 4. If you do it on the bottom end, 4 maybe, but probably about 6k a weekend. After this, you can listen to it. I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I can imagine Lamar's got to be crazy expensive. But what an experience, though. To do Lamar, that'd be crazy. Okay, that's not track limits. Good to know. Is that for one person, though, in the car? Like, the budget you're talking about, is that for one individual? Or is that the budget shared amongst the individuals? I'd have done the podium. Oh, good for you, man. I didn't know that you got the podium there. Oh, my God. Ironically, me having a skill issue saved me from crashing into that blue car. Oh, shared. Ah. Ouch. Bit of moulage, that is. Happy videos. Appreciate it, man. Legend. Thank you, bro. Okay, that bottoms out. Over driving there. Yeah, that's a good strategy, to be fair. Hard, medium, medium. All depends how the traffic works out, to be fair. Oh, okay. You can exploit track limits quite heavily there. What about here? Oh, okay. When does the race start? In 5 minutes. Or qualifying, yeah. Ah, not good to use the curb there. How did you get the forecast? On the top right, that is. Oh, it basically, when you stop now, you can do like the edit HUD. So let me just do this corner and I'll show you. Oh, I'll get off the track actually. So when you stop now, you have the option to edit HUD. So you could edit HUD here, and you could unlock more. So you can like bugger. There you go. If you highlight that button there, then you can see all of the HUDs available. And then yeah, you're basically good to go. That's how I have all the other stuff up as well. It's much nicer, to be fair. Thanks. Ah, no, you're welcome, dude. You have crew chief? Nah. I don't like all that stuff. I find anytime I try to use this kind of things, I just get an input delay. Well, not with crew chief. I'm not use crew chief. But I cannot tell you how annoying I find it. In-game engineers trying to tell you, like, car left, car right, do this. I'm like, why don't you do that? Yeah, I get very annoyed when people talk to me when I'm driving. Like... I don't know how obvious it may be, but I actually have the iRacing engineer turned off. So the engineer doesn't even tell me when there's a car left or right on me. Well, probably is not great in the long run, but... Because I was always getting annoyed at the engineer halfway through qualifying, just being like, 2 laps of fuel remaining. As you're going through the most difficult corner on the track. You know, you're on the edge of the grip, on the most difficult corner, trying to go for pole position, and your engineer goes, 2 laps of fuel remaining. Cheers, mate! Seeing the steering wheel turn without hands. Yeah, I put the camo gloves on. I might have just got damage from that. I took out the cone. Yeah. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. How you doing, bro? Welcome in. Nice! Hey, you going? How you doing, man? That's so cool of you. That's so cool. Hard to turn. Ah, man, that still sounds like such a good achievement, though, dude. Fair play to you. Good man. Looks like F4 cars invaded the testing. Well, luckily these are F3 cars, so there shouldn't be any police investigation. That's a banger tweet, though. I might steal that from you. How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Alright, the qualifying is starting. Or practice, then quali. I'm not sure how the pace is going to be, you know? Like... I'm really not sure how the pace is going to be. So I'm feeling good in the corners. I'm just miles off on lap time. I didn't see that, no. In real life or in the sim he was driving at Suzuka? Oh yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Thank you. Glad that you are as well. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's the case with a lot of people on iRacing. I will say though, like, I think a lot of people get, actually no, I should say it like this, because I think it's the truth. Real life racing drivers get a lot of stick by sim racers, because sim racers hold them real life racing drivers to a god tier, and sim racers generally expect a real life racing driver to have the gold standard of racecraft and to be super nice every time. But to be honest, they're just on it just to have a bit of a laugh, you know, maybe to train for a race, but mostly they're just chilling, enjoying their evening. Like, my point is, I see like these videos quite often that a lot of like people make on YouTube or whatever, that they're like despising real life racing drivers for having bad racecraft or being a little bit dirty on the sim. Well, to be honest, a lot of times they are. It's fine. But I just think a lot of people get... I think a lot of people get a bit too sensitive about it, to be honest. Considering a lot of sim racers do much worse driving standards. Yeah, I'm not saying he wasn't. I wasn't saying he wasn't, but it's just my opinion that I think a lot of real life racing drivers get held to a higher standard, possibly an unfair standard, just because people expect them to be like god tier from coming from real life, you know? Alex tongue got banned. What a ledge. Right, time to find out if I'm woefully slow. Give it a week, no one remember about it? Exactly that. Tires are so cold though. Oh my god. Not good. Whoops. Yeah, how you doing, Michael? Welcome, bro. How you doing, good man? Okay, I'm over driving that corner now. Eh. Much closer than I was expecting to be. Only to be 2 temps off, but still pretty disappointing, that. Yeah, the good thing is I know where that temp is. Well, it's realistic about 10.5, not 2 temps. Yeah. Not ideal. Gonna say it's been a hump day. What's a hump day? How you doing? You've been welcoming, bro. Yeah, I probably lost half of that temp in turn 4. Rest of it was alright. Yeah, it's been good, bro. It's been good. Hope you had a good one as well, man. You don't know what hop days? Nah. Must be the water. Getting over the hump of the week. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Every day's a school day. I learned something new. Okay, 33.9 is crazy. I'm cooked. Ah, cheers, Lorenzo. I don't have time to put a written reply, but thank you, bro. Good luck to you as well. He's probably not watching, but I know as soon as I pull my keyboard out, the lights will go on. That's very kind of him, though. Good lad. Appreciate you, bro. Need a good start. No, see me, see me, see me, see me. Man, there was literally nothing I could have done about that. Apart from brake about 1,000,000 years earlier. Oh yeah, Arjun Maney be driving. Let's see how he behaves. Well, you saying that makes me happier he's ahead of me, not behind me. Same as I did in quali. Yeah, I'm not getting my turn in right for turn 9, that's for sure. Oh. I was laughing at you asking what a Freddo is. If Freddo is a really cheap quality chocolate, or I should say it's really a cheap chocolate that's not the best quality, but in the shape of a frog. So the British have a thing about making chocolate and sweets into fun-shaped animals. So it's like the cheapest chocolate you can buy from an average shop, and it's in the shape of a frog, so loads of people used to get them as kids, and it kind of stuck. So any different brands of Freddos? Fortunately not. I should say fortunately, actually. Cheap. Astronomical. Yeah, you're right. I can normally measure inflation by the cost of a Freddo. Ever heard of this thing? If you go to like Tesco's or Waitrose or somewhere like this, they often have them. But they're not in like... You need to like go deep into the shop. If we're ever in the same place at the same time, I'll bring you some Freddos. And after you've had a Freddo, you can be, I'm not sure if you want this or not, but after you've had a Freddo, you can officially be British. But again, I'm not sure if you do want that bit or not. Nah, I don't. That's, can't park there, sir. Feel like you're not gonna like it? Depends, ma'am. Depends if you, I'm trying to think in France if there's like a comparison. Let's say like Lindt chocolate, right? If you can like imagine Lindt chocolate but with cheaper ingredients. Then you're some way there. Like I say, Freddo's nowhere near Lindt, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how much of a thing it is elsewhere, but in the UK we have like posh chocolate and cheap chocolate. Like, I don't know if it's elsewhere in the world, but we have like advent calendars here, right? During Christmas. He just took out all the cones. Bit rude. Like during Christmas, etc. Like normally advent calendars have really cheap chocolate in them. But the cheap chocolate is delicious. Don't get me wrong, it's just cheap chocolate that isn't good quality. Yeah, Freddo is like that. It's like this kind of cheap chocolate taste that is delicious. It's nice. But it's very unique on its taste. That's a 7X? Jesus. How high did you raise your steering wheel? 2 seconds. Well, I have the Sparco Grid QC. And, oh my god. And my steering wheel is just below my eye line. So I don't know how much my camera can see, but my eye line is here. So my steering wheel sits... My steering wheel sits... probably about 2 centimeters below my eye line. Yeah, this is fixed. At least I hope it is. And we've got 10 minutes left of the race. I would love, honestly, like, my friend, I would love to reply to that message. I just don't have enough time to read on the straights at the moment. So, like, short messages I can do and read them and reply on the straights, but a long message I just can't read at the moment. for reasons such as that. Okay, no worries, dude. Oh, I need to focus. That's scary, that's scary. Okay. Oh, I just took out the cone. Was paying attention to the back marker. I don't know why Mania is slowed down. That might be a free position for me, if I get on with it. Yeah, his front wing's bent. Ah, thank you, man. That's very kind of him. Oh, he's still got an off. Track limits are tough around here, man. I don't really know how realistic iRacing is, to be honest, because at the end of the day, right, I've never driven an F3 car in real life. I can kind of imagine what it's like. So I've driven F4 in real life. Only a few test days, but 9 seconds is P1 ahead. But yeah, I'm not going to pretend to know how realistic iRacing is, because I don't know, to be honest. I've never driven at Catalonia in real life. Oh, how? I see. Just I had a skid issue. But, yeah, honestly, I don't know how realistic iRacing is. And I don't want to pretend to be knowing something I don't. But I'm loving this battle up ahead. Not loving my final corner, though. That was terrible. I'm surprised Maney, like, is holding position. He kind of let me pass, and now he's battling the cars behind. It's great. For me, anyway. I'm normally not an advocate for people taking each other out. I wouldn't mind if they took each other out. No! Would have loved for this to go on a few more laps. Bit cheeky from Lorenzo up there. Yeah, I hope to be P2 as well. I'm not gonna lie, with all that weaving on the pitch straight, I'm surprised he didn't send it. He's being very nice at the moment. Go on, send it, please. That's it. That's done between them. Ah, good battle. Fair play with them. Yeah, if it was one more lap, that would have been nice for us, but... I don't have everything on the Christmas list. James Bird finished the race and practically disconnected before anyone else had crossed the line. Oh, that's funny. Right, we'll quickly check out my lap 2 thing. Or was it lap 1? Where's my mouse cursor gone? Oh no, where's my mouse cursor? That's not good. Uh-oh. Ah, there we go. Yo, let's see. So he goes down the inside. Yeah, it's more on me, but it's still a racing incident. Because the pink car broke so early that 2 cars was able to get up the inside of him, basically. So he broke super early, let that red car go ahead, and then just turned in and had nowhere to go. But yeah, it's still more my fault than his. But still kind of a racing. I need to take my gloves off. Type. Let's see. Oh my god, they're beefing in chat. I need to get something that can, like, work with my mouse, man. Right, I'm gonna dip out of there. Check this out. Holy moly, 0.32 safety rating lost. That's crazy. That's also a lot of pace to James, who won the race. Jesus Christ. I'll take 17 Irating game, though. I mean, that's nice. That Lorenzo is an IRL. Is he? Ah, fair play. What is he racing? 730? And the next one's of that is... Oh, it is almost 7. Right. Wait a few minutes for the sign-ups to open for this. Then we'll go and do Super Formula. Yo, how you doing, XPO? Hope you had a good day, man. Came third in World Road Tax. Fair play. Fair play, man. That's no easy feat. Or no easy task, I should say. I need to get like a mouse pad or something. Because using the mouse on my floor is not ideal. This is going to be a tricky one. What is World Road Tax? I don't specifically know myself because I never did karting, but I know they do have the karting World Championships, so I presume it's something to do with that. Oh, straight away with a spin, Jesus. I need to get out of this guy's way. Do I have moments that I thought I didn't have what it takes? Depends what you mean by that. Because the time that I got in Def 1 Esports was very different to today, right? Oh, bugger. Sorry, Martin. Sorry. When I started, it was the first year, right? And because it's the first year, there isn't really those questions or doubts. It's a much different landscape to if you're trying to get there now and it's like a multi-year project, you know? For me, because I was doing the first year of it, it was kind of like they made the announcement in August that the series was happening. So it was only like between them announcing the series and it ending, there was only 4 months, you know? So it was all very quick. Compared to today, that it's a multi-year project if someone wants to reach F1 Esports, because they need to train in PSGL, they need to get with a team, they need to show the team. So in that time, much more doubts can creep in. Yo, how you doing, Lewis? Hope you had a good day, man. Oh no! Mate, how that was not in the wall. I don't even want to imagine how big of a bill that would have been if that happened in real life. How was your day? Yeah, it was good, bro. Hope you had a good day as well, man. I don't think it would have been millions of pounds. I don't know how much a super Formula car is. It's so sketchy, man. That's kind of one of the areas of sim racing that I think can do better. Because like, it's not, I also saw in the P Cup, right, that no one likes those bumps out there. So if they just make it track limits, that you just fundamentally can't go there without getting a warning or losing your lap, then it's so much better. Do you know what I mean? Like, and as soon as you make it track limits, again, no one can exploit it. Well, regularly, anyway. But to be honest, I should just shut up and drive. On this. Yeah, I don't mean it just specifically with iRacing, but I mean it globally. Like, although it would break a bit of the realism, I think in rare circumstances, it's not a bad thing to make the user experience better. It's got no fun wing. They use the part of the track in IRL? No idea. I presume it relies a bit more on the regulation, but also in real life, you can damage the car easier, you know? I mean, again, I haven't driven these cars in real life, and I don't have enough experience in real life to fully comment. But from what I'm gathering from real life, you can damage the springs, you can damage the underfloor much easier. So going out there naturally carries a much bigger penalty or risk to possibly have a penalty. Whereas in sim racing, as long as you don't do a certain amount of impact on the car, what you can just pre-learn ahead of time. Like, for example, I know this is not going to damage the car. That wasn't too bad, that example, but I think you can maybe still see what I mean. In sim racing, if you learn what's going to damage the car or not, you can just push it. Oh, that's sketchy. You live 30 minutes from Rhode Island. Nice, man. I need to fix my driving technique there. Early on the break. There must be a big tailwind going on there, because when you turn in, it's just... the front is nowhere. Hello, welcome in, bro. Hope you had a good day, man. Oh, this lap was quite good as well. Bless him. Oh, hello. Ah, unlucky dude. Cool to see that guy making such an effort with it, though. Like, he's been out on track quite a lot. Ooh! Ooh! That line is quite good. That's much better. We ever do a 24-hour? I would. The thing is, though, I'm torn on those subjects, right? Because if I do a 24-hour, I want to be in a competitive team to try and win it, right? But I also want to, because I'm not driving professionally anymore, I also want to have fun. So, yeah, I need to do a little bit more understanding of what I really want from it, you know? But I would like to do a 24-hour race. But I need to understand... Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Bless him, man. Martin, Martin, Martin. Yeah, I need to understand what I would want from the 24-hour race first. Does that affect simulators? The toys don't change. Yeah, I mean, it could be cool. I have I can't say which team yet, but I am in negotiations / talks with a team to be a content creator for them. Oh no! Oh! Is that Martin again? No, it's a different Martin. So if I did become a content creator for them, I wouldn't be able to. You've been more than welcome. Appreciate, man. They don't pay, that's all good. This is fixed. I mean, while I can say it on stream, actually a decent shout out to Effect Simulations, to be fair. Because from what I've seen from you lot, it's actually really good results. I know James Baldwin did a race or two for you lot. At least I think he did. Team Redline would be cool, but the thing is, it's like, I'm happy doing my own stuff, you know? And I think Redline would be looking more for like a competition driver. Oh no, it's Magnus. Keep it pinned. Oh no. Yeah, Redline. Oh! I almost snapped my finger. Yeah, Redline would probably be looking for more of a competition driver. Whereas I wouldn't want to be full-time competition anymore. At the moment, I use Field.gg gloves. They're really good, to be fair. They're very good. They're the best. I'm not partnered with them. I feel like I always have to say, I feel like anyone has to always say that on the internet these days. Like, before they say anything good about anything, they have to specify they're not partnered with them. to make it seem authentic. But yeah, I'm not partnered with them, but I think they are the best gloves I've used so far. I'm kind of looking at the Alpine style gloves next. Yeah, I'm kind of looking at Alpine style gloves next. They look good. Alpine style K2. Is that the new sim racing line? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to do that. They always just make me laugh when someone... Look, game's game, right? I'm not going to hate on anyone for making their money, you know? But it always makes me laugh when you watch, like, a review channel, and it's clear, it's so clear that they've been paid to say what they're saying. It's why I quite like boosted media, to be honest. I've never watched a review of his and thought something was dodgy, like, or he was being paid to say something. Jano Hotmere gloves. You know what? Here, I think this is a funny story anyway. What I was tempted to do last season for my final event in F1 sim racing was turn up and race for the Jano gloves. Just for the fun of it. Oh. Garage gloves? Yeah, they look good, to be fair. Should have done that. Yeah, I don't think I wore gloves for the finale, though. I can't remember exactly. The thing is, like, a lot of companies, in my opinion, don't really get their sim racing gloves right. Because you end up with a lot of these companies that just... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Don't really prioritize the right things. Like... Yeah, they just end up being too thick, or... Yeah. Right, in a bit, bro. Yeah, I should still be on. Appreciate you hanging out, man. I prefer the fixed races in general. Simply because then if I get beaten, I know it's because of me. If I was playing iRacing for more years, like, well, I played iRacing quite a lot of years. Yeah, if I was playing iRacing more often, and I probably would gravitate to the open setups and tune my own a bit more. But I don't really have the time or desire to do that right now. Depends on the type of driver. Is that for the gloves, you mean? If you mean for the gloves, yes and no. The reason I say no is a lot of glove companies and sim racing shoe companies sell really low quality products. What do their purpose and do their job, but they're not actually transmitting or helping to feel the wheel that much. Like, those setup shops, I know. I have Go Setups. I think it's called Go Setups. I do have a subscription to them, to be fair. It's easier for me whenever I jump on iRacing just to pop and fix though. So I do have the setups. Again, Comes down to that thing of always knowing with fixed, it's my fault if I lose, you know? I just prefer the accountability of it. Just need to make sure to keep importantly this sweat. Yeah, no, exactly. So you really just want them as thin as possible. What the Field.gg gloves actually do quite well. Because they are just a really thin bit of fabric with good bits of rubber on them. And away you go, you know? Nothing really much more to them. And that's what it should be. I need to take less speed through turn 1. And not read chat in the corner. So I was right with rubber cleaning gloves? Yeah. I know this is practice. We have another 8 minutes of practice. I did used to use tennis grip on the wheel. The only downside of tennis grip, though, is it widens the wheel. So if you have a wheel that is, like, let's say 310 millimeters to start with, it actually widens the wheel to, like, 313, maybe? And, of course, the wider wheel that you have, it just, if you're not careful, it could end up making it feel like you're turning a bus. Especially if you're driving Formula cars. So, like, on my Fanatec wheel I use for F1 Esports, I preferred to use tennis grip. We didn't end up using it in the competition. I don't think it was allowed. But because it was like 270 millimeters, what was really small, having the tennis grip actually upped it a little bit and made the wheel just feel a bit bigger in the hands. Whereas this Ascher Ultimate that I have here at the moment is already quite a big wheel rim. So I don't fancy adding, and I don't want to add more width to it, you know, if I can avoid that. That's in the wall. That guy must park it up. Kind of like 21 cars? Maybe. Maybe the 21 cars with more horsepower. It's good comparison, to be fair. I agree, Ethan. Why does the barrier keep on taking me out? That's the best statement you've ever seen said in your life, and I completely agree. It's like, who moved that tree? Have I done the blindside T4 curb yet? What? What broadside T4 curb? request. I presume I have, but... Yeah, I presume I have. I'm just trying to keep my tire temps down at the moment. For practice start. I don't know how you do all the clutch bite point stuff on this game. Can I use my hat? Well, that's not ideal that my mouse isn't working. There we go. Bind start assist to your primary clutch pedal. What? Oh, this. And then I presume I can go down to like 80. No, don't uncalibrate my pedals, you... Ah. 50% for first. What? We'll go 54 and be unique. There's still a little bit of play. Much less than before, though. Unless it's placebo, and I hope it's not just placebo. Let's try this. Not actually to see if it's going to start. Okay, it was just placebo. How does the clutch work if... That doesn't make sense. How the clutch still works at 30%. Just waiting for the session to start now. Calibration showed brake input. What do you mean? Nah, the brake's okay. No, I didn't have the foot on it. Oh, bugger. Okay, good. I have the clutch on the wheel. I don't actually have a foot clutch. I only have 2 pedals. Oh my god. Body is going to be crazy risk through that corner. Yeah, I have thought about getting a foot clutch though. I would like to. The thing is, I don't really have a reason for it. Hey buddy, welcome in. Hope you had a good day, man. Yeah, I want to get, like... I do want to get, like, a round wheel for, like, Forza Horizon or Rallying or something like that. That'd be pretty fun. But the problem is I don't want to drop, like, crazy money on it. Because I would only use the round wheel for Rallying. What? I wouldn't do that often. My mouse batteries must be dying. That was messy. Okay. Oh. Oh. Not happy with that. It was just quite a simple error with the front locking. Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Hope you're doing good as well. Another rule for drifting and whatnot. Because you still need to buy like the Simucube adapter and all of the shenanigans go with it, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just always a lot of money, isn't it, really? The bills start adding up on it. Like, you buy a wheel for like X amount, and then the bills just start adding up and adding up and adding up, you know? So what was your PB, by the way? Because I want to know if you're retiring. Right, I'm going to run to the loo real quick, chat, and I'll be back in a mo. Just BRB. But is it plops you're hearing? No. uh... That lap was hella sketchy, though. Like, going through here, I was all the way in the grass, bounced over this curb quite badly, landed in the grass. A giga understeer on the entry. Somehow got it back to a decent apex, floored it, committed out there. Then this was terrible. This one was alright. Just so late on the brakes. Surprisingly, didn't cost me more than it did, to be honest. Gotta go. Catch you later, bro. Do you think you'll be live tomorrow? Not sure. Probably. But I don't want to promise anything ahead of time. Right. Lovely jubbly. Pole position. They hit the camera? Sir, they hit the camera. What? Oh! My camera's turned off. Wait. I might have to do this without the camera. I don't know if this is going to be better or not. I'm nervous because the camera's not working. No, the stream will be fixed in just a second. I can't do anything. I can just pray that it's going to work. That's all I can do. Ah, man, that's so disappointing. Sorry, guys. My seat cushion's all messed up as well. I'll try what I can during the race to get it back on, but... I have to focus on the lace as well. Oh my god. He had 0 apex speed there. Opa! I do feel bad for him though. That was a horrible way to lose it. Race isn't over though. Still got a Henry upper. Chuff. Yeah, it was a fantastic defense from him up until that point. That was bad technique from me. Still not great for me there. Almost did what he did. Mate. Honestly, it was a great race up until that point. It was just unlucky. I literally almost just did what you did, man. Literally happens to the best of us. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I need to calm it down. That was too sketchy. That is dodgy. That almost caught me out as I was reading chat as he stopped. Yo, man, thank you so much for the raid. From Red Bull Sim Racing. Oh my god. How you guys doing? Hope you all had a good stream. Yeah, the stream is sponsored by Elgato now. I don't do product placement like anybody else. My product placement is the failures of the company. I'm only joking. It's probably my fault it broke. Lovely. Yeah, doing good as well, thank you. Ooh. I haven't done a lap with the overtake mode yet. Be interesting to see how the car reacts. They didn't like that bit, did it? Oh god, there's a new star of the show. Oh yeah. Oh mate, doing good, thank you. Hope you're doing good as well. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're taking it easy from this point onwards. That was too close of a call, my friend. Oh, we have like a quarter of a lap of overtake left by the time we get to the line. Could have turned it on way earlier. Oh, lovely jubbly. We actually had a lap. You could run 3 laps of overtake here. That is lovely jubbly, that is. No instant points. Nice safety rating. Well, hopefully. Need to work out how to fix this camera, though. Right, let me just put you guys on this screen. Just while I'm trying to fix the camera. Let me just type back good race to Bart. Right. Well, first solution I'm going to try is actually in OBS. Nice race. Appreciate you, bro. Again, unlucky, man. I'm sure we'll battle again soon. Oh my god, the mouse is so out of battery. It is suffering. Okay, that solution didn't fix it straight away. Right, let me just put that back there. Again, I know it shows a black screen, but just bear with me. Grazie, ragazzi. Oh my god. Right, let's see. Let's see if this has worked any magic. And let me just try turning it off. Oh, here we go. So I literally just had to unplug it and plug it back in. We are back. We're back, brand new track. Alright, let's see what we got. Was able to get only point. Oh my god, the safety rating's so hard to gain on this. Like, I did a clean weekend, nothing in the practice, nothing in the qualifying, no off tracks in the race as well, and we gained 0.16. Hang about. So Henry, who finished P3, got 1 instant point, and he gained 0.3 of a safety rating more than me. What's all that about? That's a bit weird, that is. Don't know about that. Oh, my wire is in my drink. Rigged? Agreed. Ban them. I don't know who we're banning, but ban them. Right, this is a quick turnaround to get these F3s underway. Okay. Note to self, don't use the curb. Oh my god, this mouse. That off track is so tough there. Hasn't been the most effective warm-up so far. Yeah, it's a shame Imola left. I don't know, that curb feels alright, to be fair. Top old track car combo. Maybe that curb isn't the way to go. Oh, nice bit of gravel. Do you race GT3s? Not really. Don't really enjoy them, to be honest. I mainly just stick to single-seaters. I do like the LMP2, but I just find it more fun to drive a single-seater in general. Come on. That's so much better than earlier. Into the 33s. Please be enough. Found like half a second compared to earlier. The lab was clean. Oh, I'm much happy with that. My mouse is still dying. The Scooby-Doo livery is cooking. Were you driving in a 24-hour? I can't remember the car, to be honest. It was like an old LMP. I can't remember. It was old school, though. It was old school. It was like a car from the early 2000s. No! Someone beat us, I think. Oh, no. It's just that it says P2 down here. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a heartbreak over. Yeah, we lost a little bit. We picked up mid-corner understeer here. Yeah, you can just see the cars sliding around as you go in the compression. And now it sort of is just moving around here. Had to back out the throttle. Literally got it back just in time, though. Literally 1 millimeter wider and it's done. Up in the air. See you later, sunshine. This was decent. That was nice and clean. This was good. Maybe could have avoided kissing the curb a little bit. Happy with this one as well. Didn't lose anything from the rear sliding around. Nice. Much happier. And now watch we get absolutely torpedoed into turn 1. I presume Adam invalidated his second. Because he's super quick, he is. Yeah, he invalidated second. Ah. Inspirational. I wouldn't go that far. I appreciate it. I just realised my microphone is also so sensitive, you could probably hear me drinking then. I'm not going to say sorry because I enjoyed my drink, but... might not be the most pleasant thing for people. Yep. Come on, Scooby-Doo livery. Let's cook up a race. Need a good start, though. Slipstream Central down to turn 1 here. Damn it. It was a good start, just not relative to Maney. That gravel was insane. I don't mind an easy overtake, but I was expecting more of a fight than that. Maybe he's got something up his sleeve for me. Oh no. I was almost in the gravel. Oh, 1x is so harsh there. I'm back. Yo, buddy. Why did I pull a short shift and left root car? Yo, thanks for the raid, bro. Hope you had a good stream, man. I would talk a bit more, but I'm logged in. Focus, focus, focus. Yo, good bro. Hope you're doing good as well, man. A lot of gravel. Oh, that's an off track. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing this lap? What am I doing? That was so bad. Wow, that was intense. Lovely jubbly. Oh, okay, the car's gonna hit us. Oh, that was a good one. Oh. The off tracks were 100% worth it. 7 off tracks, 100%. I will take that every day of the week. Oh. Not today, just because I don't have time. I'm gonna end the stream just after we get our Irating report back and consequently the deduction of our safety rating. But the promotion of our Irating. So that's gonna be nice to see. God, I'm sweaty. It's hot work these days now. Starting to heat up. Go on, let's see our safety rating get demolished. Appreciate you, bro. Have a good evening as well, man. More like, yeah, fair point. True that, man. True that. Go on. Let's see it come through. Oh, we're still leading the 3 points. Oh, I don't know we're doing that. There we go. So we only lost 0.14. Do you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. That was on fixed setup. So yeah, we gained, well, 51 Irating, so up to 6,208. Lost a bit of safety rating, but to be honest, with 3.29, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Yeah, it's pretty hard to gain the safety rating in the single seaters, it seems. At least on this week, where we have Road Atlanta for the Super Formula and Barcelona for the F3, and the corner cuts are tough here. Hang about, he's done a 33.1. That is nuts. That is nuts. I presume he had a mega slipstream down the straight or something. Because all the rest of us are doing like 33.9, 33.8, 34.0, 33.8, 33.9, 33.9. And he just pops in with a 33.1. That is bananas. That's cracking, to be fair. But yeah, cracking. Well happy with that. You gained 49. Whoa. That is a decent amount, to be fair, mate. That is a decent amount. Good for you, man. You started P20? Yeah, I know. But still, like, I would have to do a lot of digging in life to understand where I was losing 8 temps on my lap. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he did a cracking race. Only 7 seconds off the lead as well. Yeah, actually, only 7 seconds. And me and GK didn't really spend time fighting. Fair play. Cracking race. Cracking pace. Right. I need to take a shower in just a second because I am sweaty. I need something to make my a mouse work. Oh my god, this is tough. Right, I'm just going to do it on my laptop, actually. So, let me just go over here. We're just going to raid this guy. And yeah, let me just do /raid. Apologies, I'm not on the webcam at the moment. Just my mouse is not working, so I can't use my main PC for what I would want it to be with setting up the raid. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day there. I appreciate everyone watching, tuning in, commenting, staying, bantering, whatever it may be. But yeah, really do appreciate you all. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I need to go take a shower, get some other stuff done tonight, and yeah, crack-a-lackin'. You'll have a good evening and also a good night. Crack-a-lackin', Michael. Good to hear, man. And yeah, I'm gonna finish up by ending the streams and yeah, gonna call it a night. We'll try to go live tomorrow, but of course, no promises, etc. But yeah, we'll try my best. With that being said, grazie ragazzi, everyone. Grazie ragazzi. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye. We'll end the Twitch stream and then also end the YouTube stream. So thank you, everyone, and I'll catch you a lot later. Grazie ragazzi, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Bye. And we need to cut the feed with my dodgy mouse. There we go.